Hi everyone, my name is Miranda Collins and this is my community presentation. I live in the town of Orange, New Hampshire. We are kind of in the middle of nowhere and I didn't even know a lot of this information before I started the presentation because we just moved here in November. I grew up primarily in Vermont, only about a half hour from Orange, but definitely different. So our demographics. In 2020, we had 277 people in the town. We're about split in the middle, 50-50 male, female, and our median age is 47.5. We do not have a lot of diversity. 96% of our town is white. Our median income is $76,000, and we have about 158 houses in the town. So our crime rate was really hard to figure out because we do not have a police force. We are primarily covered by the state police if anything happens and we need support. But the one website I found, crimegrade.com, or .org, speculates that there's 0 to 3 crimes a year, and they feel like most of those are theft from homes, which makes a lot of sense for the town and what I understand. So not too much though. So here's a map of our town. About half of the town is in Cardigan Mountain State Park, and the claim to fame for Orange is Mount Cardigan. People travel from all over the place to come hike Mount Cardigan. So we went on a little drive yesterday and got some pictures because it's really hard to find pictures of Orange, New Hampshire on the internet. And so this is Orange Pond, and in the distance you can sort of see the top of Mount Cardigan. It's kind of that rocky spot right in the middle. So our important institutions, we don't have a lot. We have our town clerk's office, which is out of the townhouse, which was built in 1769. Our selectmen are in there. We don't have a mayor or typical government. We have the selectmen who set kind of the rules and stuff for town. Our biggest employer is FC Hammond and Son. They do demolition and dumpster rentals and different things. They're actually our neighbor. We live about a half mile, give or take, from them. And then, of course, our claim to fame is the Cardigan Mountain State Forest. So this is our Cardigan Mountain on the left in the distance, and our townhouse. We do everything in there. We don't go online to register our cars or anything. We have to go to the town clerk, and she's only there on Thursdays and has a weird schedule, but so is Orange, New Hampshire a good community? So with the article we read, the 9 things that make up a good community: safety. So since we couldn't really find any data on safety, but from what I could dig up, I would say we're a pretty safe town. When I talk to my son about things, I'm teaching him not to go up to wildlife in the backyard, not to, different things like that. So less concerned about someone hurting us or anything like that. And, more concerned about don't go touch a bear if he walks in our yard. Access to goods and services. Our town doesn't have a grocery store or a post office or a police or fire department or even a school. So, we don't have that. But in the next town over, where we spend most of our time, it's all there. It's about a half mile to the market, school. It just happens to be. So relationships that bind us together. We are a small town. We don't know everyone. As much as we don't have go to the farmer's market and the school, and everything is right there. Um, when I think of our area, I don't really, Orange and Canaan are the same town to me. When I talk about it, most of the time, just because it's so small. So I say I live in Canaan, and they're like, "Oh, I know where you live." So we don't have that kind of stuff, but I do believe that it's a small town. Everyone knows everyone. Common values. I think most people move to Orange because they want to have space and not be bothered, and not have to worry about neighbors and people getting mad at them. And we all kind of share that value, letting people be and not getting in other people's business. The whole person principle. Orange is a small town. Everyone knows everyone's story and their family, their grandparents, and moving here and taking my husband's last name, everyone knows who I am, and I have no idea who they are. So I really think that we do that well. Predictability, our town is always the same. I pass the same people going to work every day, and the town clerk is only open on Thursdays and every other Saturday, and our selectmen are so slow with making decisions, and they only meet once a month, and it's just kind of that slow, small town life. A recognized place in social structure, because everyone knows everyone, they know who to call when they need something. We needed a tree taken down in our yard, and my father-in-law is like, "Call this person, they'll be right over." But then we don't even have to call them because he goes down to the store and runs into the guy, and he's like, "Hey, can you come check out something in our yard?" And then the guy shows up. So, I think everyone kind of has their place in the town, but you can really make that place whatever it is. For opportunities, we don't have a lot, but we are part of in the Upper Valley. We have, the city of Lebanon, which is where I work, a world-renowned medical hospital all over the country to come get their medical. We have Dartmouth College, which is only 10 minutes from my house, and we have all these really great things that we're part of. The town of Orange is very white. We don't have a lot of heterogeneity. I never can pronounce that. And so something we could work on. We don't have diversity. We're very white. You can see that. But you come into Lebanon, which is 15 minutes, and we have people from all over the world who work in our medical centers, in our colleges, and lots of things. So, based off receiving a good community article, Orange, I would say, has 6 out of the 9 characteristics. Having town events and bringing people together could be improved on. But like I said, we're right next to Canaan, which is where all those things are. We have farmers markets and townwide yard sales and the pizza place and the school and the fire department, and everything's right there, and people don't bat an eye when you're like, "Oh, I'm in Orange." It's just part of, it's like Orange is accepted as the little sister of Canaan. We're just a family, and we're all there together. My post office is in Canaan, because Orange doesn't have one. We're all part of this community. So I think Orange is a good community. We're so willing to help each other and know each other and provide whatever each other needs. and I really enjoy living here. Sometimes I wish I was a little closer to things, but I think, when my son goes to school, people are going to know him and know me, and that's really great. So my references, and that's it. So, yeah, all in all, I think Orange is a really great place to live, and it's a different community than a lot of places in the world. So, I hope you all have a great day.